Hey guys, and welcome to my comparison video between the Corsair Harpoon wireless gaming mouse and the regular wired version of the Corsair Harpoon. The first mouse, the normal wired version of the Harpoon, came out in November of 2016 and now costs $30, and the second mouse, the wireless version of the Corsair Harpoon, is new for 2019 and now costs $50. This is actually my second attempt at making this video since the original wireless Harpoon I received was defective and would not connect wirelessly, so I had to send it back for a replacement that now works flawlessly. To start with similarities, both mice have 6 buttons, being the left click, right click, forward button, back button, DPI adjustment or sniper button that can be configured, and the scroll wheel click. Also, both mice have the identical look, with the RGB Corsair logo as the main adjustable lighting option, where the only real physical difference is that the cable comes out of the center instead of the side of the top of the mouse on the wireless version, but this is due to it being removable. This goes for ergonomics as well, where both mice feel almost identical in the hand, both having what in my opinion is a really great shape and layout. Both mice also use the IQ software to adjust DPI settings, lighting options, and more, and that's pretty much where the direct similarities end between these mice. On the bottom, both mice have identically laid out slippery feet. However, the wireless version also has a switch to switch between the USB wireless, Bluetooth, and wired modes, as well as storage space for the USB wireless receiver. The wireless version also has an RGB LED in the DPI button that can be adjusted for multiple useful features, such as changing color based on what DPI setting you are on, which is a useful upgrade. As mentioned before, the wireless version also has the cable in the center since it is removable, but it is also a braided cable instead of the rubber cable that shipped on the original wired version, which is nice to have. For performance, the wired version of the mouse has a PMW 3320 sensor that goes up to 6000 DPI, and the wireless version has a PMW 3325 sensor that can go up to 10,000 DPI. For difference in responsiveness, both sensors felt identical in my testing, though there are some technical improvements in tracking speed, as the wireless version features their slipstream technology, boasting sub-millisecond response times, where I did not notice any real-world difference in responsiveness between the mice. For the wireless version, there's an obvious advantage to not needing a cord to connect the mouse, where the charging cord can still be used to connect the mouse through a wired connection, as well as charge the mouse. The wireless mouse can easily be connected through Bluetooth or a 2.4 GHz USB dongle, depending on what you have it switched to, where I had no connectivity issues in either option on the replacement mouse at least. The one expected drawback to the wireless version would be battery life. However, the wireless mouse features an advertised up to 60-hour battery life with the lighting off, which I find to be pretty reasonable based on my testing, and the good news is that you can easily plug in the mouse and continue to use it while charging. The last noticeable side-by-side difference is the weight difference, where the wireless version weighs 99 grams instead of 85 grams for the wired version, which is definitely noticeable if you have the wired version next to it. However, they are both still rather light, so it should not be an issue for most people. In all, Corsair did pretty much everything they set out to do, creating a solid wireless version of the same great Harpoon, while adding some other improvements along the way, such as the braided cable and improved sensor.